Welcome back, my home cooks and chef. Today we're gonna be doing a pork roast, you guys. This is a very simple and easy recipe. You know what I'm saying? It feeds a lot of people, you guys, and it's something you don't have to worry about. So let's get into the ingredients. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not new, welcome back, and I hope you enjoy, you guys. Thumbs up if you have made a pork roast before. If not, just thumbs it up for me, and I'll see you in the ingredients. All right, you guys, so today we're gonna be doing, like I said, you saw in the thumbnail, we're gonna be making a pork roast, you guys. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be doing. So this is about a 5 pound, 6 pound pork butt, pork shoulder. A lot of times you've seen me do, some pulled pork, but this one I'm gonna show you how to make a roast, you know what I'm saying, from pork. So it's really simple and easy. I'll show you all the ingredients that's gonna go with it as I prepare it. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is actually add some cider vinegar or apple vinegar. So I like to add that onto all my pork. If you notice, when people are barbecuing, they always spray a little 50-50 apple cider vinegar and water on there. Well, it's kind of similar. That kind of apple type flavor or sweet is good to go with it. So we're gonna get ready to start seasoning it up in just a minute. So let it soak. You can let it soak for about a good hour, and then what you do is after you finish soaking it for an hour, you're gonna be seasoning it up. All right, so now I'm about to put this on the sheet. You can get a baking sheet or a pan. I'm gonna season it up in here. You can discard the vinegar because you're probably gonna have some left over in your bowl or whatever like that. And just grab your seasoning that you like. Now sometimes I actually, cut little holes in it to, stuff some garlic, but I ain't got no garlic right now. So I'm probably just gonna, I don't have no whole garlic. I would normally, stick whole garlics in there. But with this one, I'm not gonna do that this time. Because normally I would do that. But this one I'm gonna just use some minced garlic, put it on top. But also too, but this one, what I am gonna do is actually inject it. So I have an injector, that I'm gonna be injecting it with. This is this is a Cajun injector. It'll be Cajun. And this is a syringe it's gonna be done with. You can do it with different, any kind to marinate. Stuff like this, what I really like to use. It really penetrates real good, gives a lot of flavor inside the meat. So I'll get ready to do it. So you can just go all over it and inject it. So you spread all the flavors all around. Now some people use this in it for turkey, but this is what I use it for. I use this Creole. It's Cajun. Sorry about that. I'm saying Creole because I was doing some Creole food earlier. Cajun injector into the turkey when they deep frying it. I use it sometimes too. So just, pump it all over. Make sure it's all over the place. Because you want it fully flavorful, And that's it for the inside. I don't think it needs too much. I can flip it on the bottom and do it as well. I do that. But, I definitely, recommend injecting it. Hit the like button below if you like this method or have you ever tried it like that. And pretty much that's it. So now that we injected it, you can let it sit and let it marinate, sit overnight. It's up to you. There's another method. Now this is my little seasoning. It got rosemary in it, salt, SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, and a few other herbs and spices and stuff like that. You might see it say Jamaican season. I'm just using the bottle. It came in another one. This is just my little mixture of seasonings mixed together. So season it well because this is a large piece of meat. So don't worry. It's just like when you hooking up a brisket. It's a large piece of meat, so you want to season it well. Season this on all sides. Make sure you get everything. Season it. So it's seasoned inside, like I injected it. So this is just on the outside. Make sure it's fully coated, seasoned up. With my pork, I like it with, some pepper. So I'm about to add, I think it's a little lemon pepper to finish it off. But I'll do that when I put it on the roasting rack. So like that. So just season it at the top because this top is going to be exposed to a lot of the heat. We're going to do a two method. I'm going to leave it uncovered, on high so I can get a color, and then I'm going to cover it up. Don't want it tender, too far off the bone, because if I do, that's going to be pulled pork, and that's what I'm not going to be doing. So let me get the roaster rack, and we're going to get ready to, hook up the vegetables. So we see here we got our vegetables already in the pan, all of them chopped up. We got some celery, We got onions. We got some fingerling potatoes. Also, we got half of a bell pepper chopped up as well, and some carrots. Some baby carrots. So what I'm gonna do is I have some Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash is great if you don't want to. You want to have some flavor. And just season over your vegetables. With that, because this has no sodium. This is great. So when all the salt and everything comes down from the meat, it flavors it as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get ready to put the pork butt on the roasting rack, like that. That's it. Turn around, and the reason for this is because once the pork roast starts to cook, it's gonna start the drippings. That's why I put the fat cap up. So it's gonna start dripping down onto the vegetables. So this is a pork roast. This is like some people do the pork pot roast. No pot, but it's gonna be an oven roast. All right, so I told you I was gonna season it with some lemon pepper on top. So what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little lemon pepper on top. That's only at the top. Don't overdo it because you're gonna have it too tart, and that's what we're not gonna be doing. So just probably a tablespoon or a teaspoon on top, and then we're gonna add some black pepper. Make sure your oven is on 375 degrees. We're gonna start there, and then we're gonna turn it up. Once we get a little color, I think you should start it the other way around, but I'm gonna do it on 350 degrees, 375 degrees first, and I'm gonna lower it down. And then once I get to a color I like, I'm gonna actually take the roast off, put it down, and put it on top of the vegetables and wrap it. You know what I'm saying? So it can get really nice and juicy as well. What I'm gonna do now is add a little bit of chicken broth, probably a cup of chicken broth to the bottom of the pan when we do all this right now. So right now I'm just gonna stick it in the oven, and we're gonna I'll get back to it. You hear with the oven's on, it's ready to put in, and all right, and I'll see you when I take it out. All right, so what we're gonna do is add a cup of, I took it out, was in there for about an hour and a half on 375 degrees. So now I'm actually gonna be adding in 2 cups of chicken broth. So just add it all over, and then we're gonna cover it up. So what I did was, if you notice, it's not on the rack. I took it off the rack because all the juices dripped in the bottom. Took it off. Now you don't have to do this step. You actually can skip this step. This is just what I do when you actually doing it. Because I want it to fully cook all the way around the roast. So I want, so that's why I did it that way. Now you don't have to. You can actually mash it. This just keeps it from sogging up or be too tender at the bottom. So I'm about to put it back in the oven for a good, hour. Or, I don't want it too tender. I want it where I can be able to, slice some nice pieces off of it. So let's put it in the oven on probably about 400 degrees for about a good hour, or just one more hour, and that's it. It should be fully cooked. All right, so me adding the moisture in there will help cook it a lot faster. So, and if you want to add, this is a good time if you want to add a little bit more vegetables in. It's the best time to do it now. So, all right, so let me get in there and I'll show you when it's done. All right, so it was done. I just let it stay in for an hour. I just uncovered it. So it's pretty much done. The vegetables all finished up. You see you got a little au jus at the bottom. If you want to add in, put over your potatoes. You can make gravy from here, so you can actually pour it off and put it into, you can strain it, or you actually put it in a pot and add a little flour to thicken it up to make some gravy, and add some more chicken broth or beef broth, depending, but you're dealing with pork, so just add a little chicken broth. And that's pretty much it. So this is how you make pork, not pot roast, but pork roast with potatoes and vegetables, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm your Chef KC, and I hope to see you, on the next video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to keep up with these great dishes. This is a great dish to feed many people. This one can feed a number of people a number of times. So thanks for everything, and please, I'll see you guys in the next one.